Welcome. Here we go for week 6. Don't forget to keep the posts coming during the week, not just in the end, and most of you are doing that very well. Thanks. I think we're getting a lot of really interesting ideas here. I'm going to thank uh, Brenda and Megan at the end of this for something that they put up early that now fits in perfectly for this week. These are the learning objectives. We're mostly looking at the various ways that you can use the literature in this field from the blogs, which are very helpful. I'm writing an article right now, and I'm using a lot of blogs, including the ones that you will be seeing. The Athabasca one in Canada, that's the IRRDOL, that is a really good one. And a lot of different kinds of statistics and indicators. You'll find those if you go through these, and I'm going to hope you'll go through a dozen or more of these studies. There are just so many of them. I'll take a quick look with you at one of them in a few moments. These are some of the topics, the general topics. There's so many of these sources, and a lot of them are very, very helpful. Here's the actual assignment. You've seen it. There's plenty of good stuff up there at the ICASSET site. And the IRRDOL, I've assigned two different journals, the one that came out about 3 months ago and the one that just came out a few days ago. And I'm going to take you to that second one in a moment. So this is just a reminder, if you find this field interesting, and since you signed up for the course, you obviously do, and you continue to be sending everybody posts about it, that's great. And what I hope you'll do next then is to take a look at these in this week when it's dedicated entirely to doing that. So now I'm going to take you to the latest issue of IRRDOL from Athabasca up in Canada, and we'll look at one of those articles just to give you a feel for how you can so easily go in and find this wealth of study material. All right, here is the Athabasca University IRRODL. That's the International Review of Research in Open and Distributed Learning. This is the one that just came out a few days ago, and this has to do with OERs and MOOCs. And as you can see, there are a lot of different topics, and they come from literally all over the world. There's China, Turkey, Southeast Asia, a lot of different places. I'm just going to, just as an example, I'm going to take you, there's one here called Effectiveness of Integrating MOOCs in Traditional Classrooms for Undergraduate Students. I'm going to click on the PDF version of that article. It comes right up. These are, you don't have to go through any kind of difficult machinations to get there. And I've got it down in the corner here, but we'll just look at it down there. I just want you to just get a feel for how this can be done. Okay, here's the article: Effectiveness of Integrating MOOCs in Traditional Classrooms for Undergraduate Students, and basically it's about a group of students who were given the MOOC treatment, and it's very, as you can tell by looking at these articles, they're very, very carefully done. There's plenty of charts and graphs and endless citations, which is what you'd expect in a carefully crafted academic article. And at the very, very end, there's a conclusion, and they mention that they had all of the different. They tried everything, all the different ways that this can be implemented using, most of the citations are practically brand new, very, very fresh, 2014, 2015. The preliminary findings, I'm on page 115. The preliminary findings in this reviewed blended MOOCs include students in blended MOOCs in traditional classrooms performed almost equal or slightly better than students in only face-to-face environment. No significant evidence of negative effects of any sort, etc. That's a really interesting finding, and you'll find so many more of these. So my hope is continue to look into these articles, particularly this week, which is dedicated exclusively to that. They are full of interesting insights. They are as good as you're going to get in terms of academic rigor, and they do, taken together, give you some very interesting, provable results in this topic we're working on. Hope everything's going okay for you. Don't forget the portfolios are due in a couple of weeks. Hope all is well, and see you soon.